We're sitting in a cinema full of middle-aged women.
And we couldn't buy into that because we're not middle-aged women. And
yeah.
She really, I think Renée Zellweger gives women, made me feel like life is actually like worth. If I was a middle-aged woman, I would probably give it.
Brett and Lou's movie reviews. Brett and Lou's movie reviews. We are two best friends who like watching films and talking about them afterwards.
Hey guys, welcome to Brett and Lou's movie reviews. And today we're watching Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy, starring Renée Zellweger, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Hugh Grant, Colin Firth, and some other guy that I forget his name.
A bunch of other people. Yeah. Directed by
Michael Morris.
Ooh, you know your shit.
Oh, you know, right?
Well done.
Who also directed Brothers and Sisters from 2007 to 2011, which I loved.
Check him out. He knows everything about films.
And surprisingly, he hasn't directed many movies, maybe two.
Yeah.
But including this one. But he also directed Better Call Saul.
Okay. Was it good?
I haven't seen it, but I've been dying to see it because I love Breaking Bad. Anyway,
how are you feeling about this? I'm feeling a little bit weird because I feel like, I mean, not there's a problem with this, but I feel like people are going to think we're a couple.
I know. It's completely directed towards females, obviously.
Yeah.
They're so going to think we're a couple. It's basically Valentine's Day. They are going to think we are a couple. I'm not looking forward to watching the film.
It's a Valentine's film, isn't it?
It's a Valentine's film, and it's Valentine's Day tomorrow.
This is awkward.
It's going to be awkward. I hope nobody thinks we're a couple.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got you some chocolates.
Oh, chocolate?
Yeah. I just love the shape of the box, so enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, I love Ferrero Rocher, but...
Yeah, they taste great.
Heart-shaped box.
What's wrong with that? You've got a heart, haven't you?
True,
I've got a heart.
True.
Also, I saw this and I thought of you. What's all that? You haven't got hay fever, have you? You haven't got hay fever, have you? Anyway, take this. I love you. Come on, let's go watch the film.
And action. So, Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy. Did you enjoy it, Brett?
I went into this film so unexcited.
Yeah.
Like, it's the least excited I've ever been about a film, other than when we did Baby Girl review.
Yeah. If I'm gonna be honest, not too excited.
Me too. So you know what? Out of all the films we've been to watch, this is probably the least excited.
Least exciting, yeah.
I felt like, so unexcited, and basically, ultimately, I thought it was great.
I don't know. The film really grated on me, but
it was a bit cheesy.
It was a little bit cheesy. It was, yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I like the other films. What did you think?
So, did you like the original films? There's like three other films, isn't there?
Yeah. I've seen 1 and 2. I thought they were pleasant. I thought 2 was weaker than 1. I felt like 2 was more like a cash-in just because the first one did so well. Yeah. But they made it an alright film. Yeah. I think she's a great character for females. You know, like a popular cultural film character. Yeah. I didn't see part 3 because I just think there were loads of other things. I was milking it. I had to be selective of the films I was watching because I had a young family. I missed it.
Okay. I remember watching the first film as like one of my first Valentine's Day experiences with a partner. Yeah. And I just find it interesting that like we went to watch this pretty much on Valentine's Day.
I know.
It's like I'm just feeling nostalgic about this film.
Are you actually?
Yeah, a little bit.
Giving you some nostalgia?
A little bit, yeah.
Because I remember when you said I was so surprised when you said that you were when you said that you liked Bridget Jones. Like, that's one of the most shocking things I've ever heard.
I know. And just to clarify, I don't love it. I just have some nostalgic memories of it.
Okay, all right, we believe you.
And it is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, it is kind of funny. Although, I can't relate to any of the characters in it.
I could.
I definitely cannot relate to any of it.
I thought
it's like a fantasy world. It's like a weird fantasy world.
Yeah,
it's like
it's a surreal,
this pretend image of what Britain is like.
Yeah,
it's not like that.
Yeah. It's got the holiday kind of vibe. With Cameron Diaz and Jack Black and Kate Winslet, and it's got a Love Actually kind of vibe. You know, the comedy mixed with drama and. Drama and humour really well mixed, and it does airbrush life, and I actually really enjoyed that. It took me away and made me feel
escapism basically.
Yeah, it made me feel the way movies used to make me feel, and it surprised me, and I did not think it would tug on my heartstrings the way it did.
Yeah,
and I felt that whoever wrote it. It was a labour of love, whoever wrote that, and they really thought it out.
It hit all of the right beats for its intended audience.
Yeah.
Like, we were sitting in a cinema full of middle-aged women.
Yeah.
We
literally
were like the only two guys in there, really. Well, there was a couple of like disgruntled guys sitting there with their partners, and like we turned around and looked at this one guy, and he just looked like he was like ready to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
He was done.
Yeah, he was first out.
Yeah, he was, literally. He got up and walked out. But we were the only two people in that cinema, the only two guys, full of like middle-aged women, and they were laughing their heads off.
They were laughing their heads off.
They were cackling.
Yeah, it was like laughing more than they really should.
I've never heard an audience laugh like that at a film.
But you said to me, why are they laughing? Like they're laughing too much, and I think they were laughing too much because they were sitting there all together.
Yeah.
With other women watching somebody that they rarely get to see in film, which represented them.
It's like their idol.
Yeah, and in groups, people tend to act more extreme in groups if everyone else is doing it, and they just felt like they had a kinship with other people in the room.
That's very true. I agree with that 100%.
And we couldn't buy into that because we're not middle-aged women. And I think Renée Zellweger gives women sort of hope and...
Oops, we hit a dead end.
Oh, what do we do?
Yeah, so Renée Zellweger gives...
She gives middle-aged women hope.
Hope, yeah.
And basically vicariously, I know I'm not a middle-aged woman, but she gave me hope. She made me feel like life is actually like worth living. You know, like she gave me hope to think going forward. I'm 44, like...
So life wasn't worth living before?
I found myself thinking about my future partner. By the way, I'm single. Any offers, please comment below. Thanks.
Wait, so the chocolates and the rose meant nothing?
That was just a gag for the start of the video. You didn't think I was serious, did you?
No.
Wait, hold on. After 37 years of friendship, you fancy me?
Anyway, Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy?
Yeah, okay. I just found it gave me sort of hope about the future, which I was surprised by. It took me by surprise. I actually started to tear up slightly. It dealt with loss, grief, loss, bereavement. And it went in a way that I didn't expect it to go. And I thought it was brilliantly acted. And just little by-characters such as Emma Thompson I thought were brilliant. Hugh Grant was excellent. Colin Firth, wet lettuce. I don't get the thing with wet lettuce.
What about the young guy love interest?
Oh God, the young guy love interest who looked like basically a muscular toddler with stubble and eyeliner.
Somebody's jealous.
No, I loved it. All in, I loved it. I thought it was great, and I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm happy that I went to see it. How about you?
I didn't enjoy it.
Didn't you?
No, I mean, it's not my sort of film. I'm not going to pretend that I enjoyed it, and I couldn't relate to it at all. It's nothing, my life is nothing like that.
Yeah.
And I don't fantasize about my life ever being like that.
Yeah. And, I think it's the kids aspect. She's got kids, same age as my kids, basically.
Yeah.
Ish. So I can relate to it.
I've got a nephew the same age, and...
Okay.
So it's hard.
Sorry.
Okay, wow, you got kids, Brett. Well done.
Yeah, we've summed it up. I can't say anything else about it.
Bridget Jones, marks out of 10? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think we should wrap this up.
Well done. He's been holding that for like the last 10 minutes, ready to do that gag. You nailed it.
Thank you. Right, marks out of 10.
Yeah. Can I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10 because for me, I'm not a fan. I didn't enjoy it, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't a good film.
Yeah.
And I'm, you know, I saw the reaction that the film was getting from the people who were watching it, the audience.
It's going to be a hit.
They loved it. They loved it. They were laughing their asses off, and that kind of like made me feel good knowing that people were sitting there and enjoying it.
Yeah, I was happy for them.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it, if I was a middle-aged woman, I would probably give it an 8.5 out of 10.
I'd give it 10.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
It was just done it did everything a film can do, really.
It was their fantasy world.
Yeah. For how well made it was, I'm going to give it a 9.
It was their fantasy world, and I'm glad that I was a part of it.
Yeah, it's nice to see it, wasn't it? But for me, in terms of my enjoyment of it, you know, I'm going to give it a 7.
7, okay,
yeah.
Cool. So, guys, thank you so much for watching Brett and Lou's movie reviews. We are hoping that this video is going to really, like, just, you know, go viral, basically.
I think it's not because, like, it's only men between the ages of 35 and 50 that watch.
We might lose some subscribers for this one.
We might.
If you are a subscriber, please like
don't
it.
unsubscribe and
don't leave us. We're not going to do this film again.
Yeah.
This sort of film again. But yeah.
Thanks for watching. But just before we go, do you think that labial adhesion is a thing?
Sure it is, Brett. Sure it is. Thanks for watching.
Brett and Lou's movie reviews. Brett and Lou's movie reviews. We are two best friends who like watching films and talking about them.